Hello guys, today is Thursday. See, good afternoon to everybody. Okay, see what is the date today? Today is 8th October, right? Now you are already spent 1.5 month almost. Okay, now yesterday we have completed about BOD determination. Okay, that is BOD determination is item number, that is what you call the class planning according to that is a seventh class, that means eighth class, sorry. See, in the module number 2 we have studied okay, velocity, determination, diameter, everything, the design of sievers, it is over. Now in that is in second module, see, we have to study about the analysis part, the design, that is 50% of the portion in module number 2 is concerned to design of sievers, because it is continuation of module number 1. Okay, in module 1 we have studied so many things. In module 2 also 50% of the portion is concerned to again sewerage systems and design of sievers. Okay, now in the module number 2 second part is that is quality, that is characteristics of sewage. In module number 3, treatment aspects, the treatment of sewage. So before going to the before going to the treatment, see, you must know the quality of wastewater. See, in the last class we have studied on BOD. Okay, the BOD determination, what is BOD and how to determine and what are the different methods of determination you have studied, right? See, in that topic, see, in that the second part of module number 2, I have not covered the characteristics part. See, okay, that is item numbers 5 and 6. If you go through that syllabus, module number 2 syllabus, you will get all the information. Okay, now today I am going to start with the quality of sewage, because unless otherwise knowing the BOD and its what is the importance, why it is and all, that is why I went to BOD determination and methods of those things. Next I came to this characteristics part. Okay, characteristics means what actually? Quality of wastewater. See, if you know the quality of wastewater, we can determine very easily the treatment techniques, or we can judge the what type of treatment is necessary for this type of what you call sewage. Now here, the observe here, the strength and characteristics of a sample of sewage. Okay, the strength and characteristics of a sewage is mainly based on the dilution of sewage. Okay, and locality where it is produced and time of collection of sample. These first two lines. Okay, I am telling, right? Now here, the depending upon the type of, that is a quality of the wastewater. See how and what purpose it has been used. The water supply, that means we are supplying the water to the public. See that water, what for it was used. Now, if you go to a doctor, I will give a small example. If you go to a doctor can physically can test, but that means chemically means anatomically, that is anatomy means our body inside they cannot identify what was happened and all. Okay, see, the reasons you can tell, but you are having a cold or cough or fever. See how to identify which type of fever it is. See, that is why the people will go for analysis. What type of analysis? See, they will go for blood test, because Earth's blood is water. See, body blood is the blood. Okay. See, now this blood after testing, okay, you can give a particular type of treatment. That is suitable treatment can be given. Here also, the observe here, strength means what is the strength? Strength means what actually? What is the content? At what stage it contains? That means how much it contains, quantity. See, the quantity of impurities are present in the sewage, that is called wastewater, and as well as its quality. See, these two are very, very important. Okay. Now, before giving or suggesting a type of treatment, what is BOD? You are already knowing that in the last class. So, the BOD is nothing but indirectly it is called organic matter. Okay, organic and inorganic both are present in the wastewater, that is the sewage. Now, you have to determine what you call. See, you must know about the quality of sewage, that is our characteristics. Okay, now see how to bring the wastewater sample to the laboratory for the analysis. Okay, see, doctor will take a sample of blood from your body. How he is taking? See, there is a procedure like this. Here also, the standard procedures for to bring the wastewater in a particular point where the wastewater is outfall, where there is a outfall. See, particularly all the wastewater will go to the treatment plant, mixing together from each and every houses, and finally will reach to the treatment plant. See, you have to check the quality. That is a combining of all wastewater. That means generated from individual houses. This wastewater quality, because we want to treat means you want to check the quality. The quality means characteristics. Now, say how to take the sampling of sewage. That means how to take the sample of sewage. And because before suggesting the treatment, what type of treatment is required, see, you must know the quality of sewage. That is why, see, the quality of sewage to know means you have to bring the sample to the laboratory, either water or wastewater. Now, how to collect the wastewater sample is very, very important. So, before examining, see, some of the steps to be followed. See, and some of the points are to be kept in mind while sampling the sewage. See, there are so many factors. Those factors to be discussed here. Okay. See, and how much sample is required? Quantity is also very important. Okay. And how to collect the wastewater? That is also very, very important. Here, see, first you have to keep it in mind what are the tests I want to conduct. Depending upon that test, you have to judge how much quantity, how much ml, either 1 liter, half liter or 100 ml, how much you require. So, then that much of water sample you have to bring to the laboratory. How to bring this wastewater, particularly nobody will touch. See, you have to use gloves, okay, and you have to use gumboots and particular point because there is a spillage. See, lot of wastewater, it is falling from one part to other part. Okay, that means what you call near to the sewage treatment plant, there is a huge collection tank. See, that collection tank, because water is falling, that is called outfall of the sewage, raw sewage. Okay, see, the collection is also very, very important. It is a how to collect the sample. See, that is why this topic deals with the sampling of sewage. And the sewage we cannot keep it for a long time. Drinking water we can keep it for a long time. Long time means nowadays it is an expired date. If you are protected means we can keep it for any number of days. See, it may be 1 month or 2 months like this. But in the reservoir also same type. The reservoir is open to the atmosphere, that is a dam. The entire water will be collecting from the catchment area and it will stored in the dam. Okay, that dam water should be used throughout the year. And again rainfall will come the next year. See, like this there is a continuous flow. Similarly, here also, how we are going to supply the water supply, that is a drinking water to the public, in the same manner the wastewater is also generating. Okay, if you want, suppose there is no water supply today, but people will die. No, they will have their own alternatives. See, either they are having open well or bore well in their house, or they are going to purchase the tankers, and then they have to use, because they cannot stop any activities, daily activities. Now that water, whatever the water, if you won't supply water, then they are going to do like this, and then the production of wastewater is continuous. There is no the flow will be always, there is no empty pipeline, never be, because people will be using water one or the other way and producing the wastewater. This flow is always continuous. Okay, you have designed the pipeline also, that is for full flow and half flow. Okay, conditions and velocity and laying of sewers, all those things you have studied. Now here sampling, because this why I am telling many times this one. See, this wastewater sample is having impurities and organic matter. See, this should be collected a period of 24 hours. See, at a regular interval, say after an hour. See, the wastewater which is generating, that will go to the sewage treatment plant. Before reaching the sewage treatment plant, so near to the plant, you have to collect the what you call sample. See, and it contains organic matter. If you delay in collecting the sample, what happens? Do you know it contains dissolved oxygen? The water contains dissolved oxygen that will be utilized by the bacteria, and finally the color of the sewage will be changed. Then it will turns to anaerobic. That is why, see, how to collect and what are the important points to be considered in during sampling of sewage. Okay, while sampling of sewage, what are the things and how much temperature is required and what type of container to be used. Okay, and timing is also very very important. See, like this we have to do this one. If you, this is full of theory only. This topic is characteristics of water and sampling of water. See, sampling of water, and afterwards what are the parameters to be studied, all those things in this chapter. We will go to the next topic. The sampling, this is a sampling I was told you, this is a sampling of sewage, right? Sampling, the what do you call, these are the points to be considered while sampling. Okay, now similarly the second one is what are the methods of sampling. See, here they are given two methods. One is grab sample. See, remember it. One is grab sample, GRAB, grab sampling process. Another is a composite sample. What is grab sample? See, the grab sample is nothing but the sample you are collecting now in a particular place. That is very very important. In a particular place and a particular time. You suppose I am collecting tomorrow. See, because this is a very big point. For example, a small pond or what do you call it? This is a sewage flowing and the surface area is very huge. Then where you are going to collect the sample? Either middle or that means all the, that is a bank, or which direction where it is, we cannot tell properly. That is why, see, the particular place or point or location you have to mark. Okay, in that area only you have to take the water sample. If you take from the top portion, that is the surface water, that is also a problem, because it consists of what you call, it consists of so many suspended particles, suspended impurities. See, if you allow for a long time, what happens? The particles will start settling down. Then if you go in middle, that is another quality of water. If you go down like this, the depth wise the quality will varies. Now how to take the points are to be considered here in this case. Okay, and here what are the types of sampling? Grab sample means you have to collect in a particular place and particular time. And then composite means what? Mixing of all the points, that means all the locations, and you have to bring to the laboratory. This is very small topic, just you go through, you will get all the idea of this one. Okay, this wastewater if you collect and bring to the laboratory, see, but preservation is also very very important. The analysis immediately we cannot do. For example, if you are not possible to do, then what to do? See, you are going to keep it in a particular place, that is called a preservation of samples. Preservation of sample means the refrigerator, the particular temperature you have to maintain. Otherwise, these microorganisms will start degrading or decomposing the organic matter. Then the values will be reduces. See, if you eat something, your stomach will start immediately the digestion process. Remember it. Anything if you eat, it will start immediately. After some time, if you open the stomach and check it off, see, the remaining is different. That is why, see, the sample should be kept in a particular place with a constant temperature. Usually 4-degree temperature we are going to maintain in a refrigerator. Even vegetables, if you cannot keep outside, see, so that we are going to use in your house, we are going to use refrigerator. So milk also, we cannot keep it outside for, if you want to open the milk packet. On the milk packet, there is expiry date and manufacture date, both will be given. Only 1 or 2 days the time will be there, expiry date. So afterwards we cannot use that one. That is why we are going to keep it in a in a refrigerator, that is a freezing point. See, that temperature will maintains the and controls the growth of microorganisms present in the particular milk. Okay, like this here also wastewater. Now these are the two methods. One is this one, another one is this one. Okay, you can study, because I am going to explain briefly on your each titles, because this is having a number of the pages are 24. That is why I am telling. See, one by one, just you go through. If you are having any doubts, you can clarify it. Okay. Now the characteristics of wastewater. The mainly, see, observe here, this sewage consists of how much water quantity, how much water content, and impurities content. See, if you take 100%, in that 99.59% consists of water, and 0.01, that is a 0.1%. See, 99.9% is water, and 0.1% is what we call impurities. See, that impurities are having different characteristics. See, okay, the characteristics are physical characteristics, chemical characteristics, and biological characteristics. These are going to be discussed. What are physical, what are chemical, and biological characteristics. Okay, here the important the parameters to be studied: physical, chemical, and biological. See, like this. Physical, you have to study these parameters. Chemically, and you have to study these parameters, and biological, you have to study these parameters. See, these are very, very important. See, here the parameters in physical means what actually? It is visible, and without using chemical, we are going to analyze the particular type of parameter. This is suspended solids, that may be organic in nature, and then color of the wastewater, and then odor of the wastewater. Odor means smell, and then temperature, turbidity. Like this, many components we are going to be tested in the laboratory. Then chemical parameters are like this: organic contents, BOD and COD, fats, phenols, surfactants, oil and grease, and inorganic contents: alkali, chloride, nitrogen, okay, sulfur, phosphorus, heavy metals. Like this, varieties of parameters are there. Under biological characteristics, it is what are the type of microorganisms. It may be what you call macro also, that they are called animals, plants, and then protista. These are microorganisms which are present in the wastewater. I am talking in wastewater only, because if you allow for a long time, it will converting into another form. That is why be careful. We cannot store the wastewater for long time. Okay. Now these are the parameters you have to be studied, and they are going to ask each and every steps whatever in this notes I have given. See, what are the different characteristics of wastewater, and here what are the the points to be considered, okay, before sampling of sewage. This type of question. See, at least here 5 points are there to 2 marks each. You get 10 marks, and why it is required, importance or significance. Okay. Now we have to go for analysis. Why you have to analyze the sewage? What are its objectives? See, observe here, to determine the various substances present in the sewage. That is first objective. Okay. Next is to determine the characteristics of a sewage, so that method and the degree of treatment required can be easily analyzed. Okay. Next, to regulate the treatment plant. Okay, to regulate the treatment plant according to variation in the nature of sewage. See, adopt optimum treatment to sewage, and then to prevent the pollution of natural water bodies and as well as land. Okay, because the disposal point is also very, very important, because once the natural system is spoiled and it is irreparable, it is highly difficult to bring to the original form. That is why be careful while doing the things. This is one of the very, very, very important one, this subject in your lifetime. Okay. Now analysis of sewage. This is objectives, why it is required and all. Next, what are the methods of sewage analysis? See, the main categories are physical analysis, chemical analysis, and biological analysis. They are physical characteristics, physical characteristics, this is chemical characteristics, biological characteristics. Here, analysis also, physical analysis, chemical analysis, and bacteriological analysis or biological analysis. See, what are physical analysis? Physically means the solids. Solids means what? If you take small quantity of wastewater and evaporate it. See, after evaporation, the solid remaining in the bottom is called total solids. Got it? You are having separate containers, that is a porcelain dish you have to use, and a known amount of water sample, that is a sewage you have to take, and you have to evaporate. Okay. See, by applying heat, you can remove the water quantity, water which is present in the sewage, and the residue, whatever the remaining in the bottom. See, based on the initial weight and final weight, the quantity of that gives total solids, totally overall solids. Solids means what? The substances which are present in the sewage. It may be, see, there are more than 6 varieties of solids are there. Please keep it in mind. Solids means first one is the total solids. Total means overall impurities present in that. Okay. And inside again suspended solids, settlable solids, and then colloidal solids, organic solids, volatile solids. Okay. Like this varieties of solids are there. See that according to that you are going to analyze. Here this is a suspended solids. How to determine those things? You just go through, you will get all the information. Next one is the color, and then odor means smell. See how to determine this, all these parameters. Next, temperature, turbidity. Okay. And this one is what actually specific gravity. Like this, we are going to analyze what you call various types of physical parameters. Then chemical analysis. In chemical analysis, again, see the sewage consists of 0.1% solids and 99.5% of water. Okay. See, again same thing in chemical analysis. What to do? What are the parameters? See, here he has given more than 20 experiments under chemical analysis, but important parameters to be known. You have to go through the question papers, old question, previous question papers, your seniors question papers, even though the scheme is different, but you just go through. The syllabus content will be almost small little variations will be there. So you go through those things, you will get an idea. See, this is a dissolved solids. Dissolved means total dissolved solids. This is called TDS. TDS means what? Total dissolved solids. This term you have to remember. Next one is pH here. Okay. See, this is called pH. The pH determination, it is very easy in the laboratory. We are having instrument. So you take the sample of sewage and dip the electrode inside. Okay. You can get direct reading. There is a digital pH meter we are having, so that you can able to analyze. See, next one is dissolved oxygen. How to determine the DO present in the wastewater. Then BOD. BOD also you know how to determine the BOD. See, there are what you call many varieties of parameters. So just go through once, and important which are going to be asked in the main examination, VTO examination. Just you see this one. Okay. This graph, this is very important graph. See here, you observe here schematic diagram of first and second stage BOD. There are two stages in the analysis in the laboratory. Analysis of BOD having two stage. See, observe here, this graph is x-axis is time, that means duration, and y-axis is the BOD. This is a BOD curve, it is first stage and a second stage curve. Okay, this is a first stage of carbonaceous, this is a BOD, this curve will come like this, and in between this will start moving towards like this, because there is a separation of this. This one is purely organic in nature. It is a carbon content is more in organic matter. That is why it is carbonaceous BOD. BOD means organic matter. It is a carbonaceous in nature. That is why this is a BOD. See, next one is this is why it has been diverted means these bacteria are different. These bacteria are different. Okay, BOD means amount of oxygen required by the bacteria to stabilize the organic matter. That is the determination. Okay, you have to find out how much oxygen really required in the laboratory. You are going to find out. Similarly, here also, this is a real oxygen required for only what you call to digest the organic matter by the carbonaceous what you call organisms. Here, these are nitrogenous. See, observe here, urine consists of, that means from washing places, that is washroom, bathrooms, etc. This consists of human waste, usually the nitrogen. This nitrogen bacteria also will consume oxygen from the wastewater. But you need only the real organic matter which is present in the wastewater. That is the BOD1. This also BOD, this also BOD. Both are oxygen demand. But here this is a nitrosomonas bacteria anta ondirtade. That bacteria also they are going to interfere. This is an interference of another type of bacteria inside the sun. But we don't want this. This is an error. That is what we are going to do is we are going to deduct this and this. And finally we will get a real BOD. See the BOD 5 days. Number of days is x-axis like this. See in a particular day this deviation starts. So this is what you call schematic diagram of first and second stage of BOD. See this carries 8 marks compulsory they are going to ask in the examination. All the details are given here. Okay. You have to maintain, this is a incubation. You have to maintain the laboratory at a temperature of 20 degrees centigrade. See you have to conduct for 5 days. See already you are knowing that which method, direct method and dilution method. Direct method means we can take the wastewater sample, that is what you call, which BOD is less than 7 milligrams per liter. In last class I have told, so many times, 2 times, 3 times repeated that BOD experiment. Just please remember that one. Okay. See here, this is the BOD will deviation. See this portion behind this, from this point to this point. Okay. The BOD is a real BOD which is consumed by the bacteria. Bacteria means aerobic bacteria, that is carbonaceous organisms, they are going to consume the bacteria. In between this portion is a real BOD. This will take to deviate this from here to here. This is a original graph and this is another graph because another type of bacterial starts overtaking to this carbonaceous. But this is a error. That is why to avoid this, what we are going to do, behind this we are going to take. See this will take around 8 to 10 days. This because for deviation, because ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರ, ಫುಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ, ರಿಚ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ along with the food which is present in the wastewater, they are going to start consuming it. That is why the this what you call, we want only this portion, that means carbonaceous only ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಡ ನಮಗೆ. That is why this is an error. Okay, got it. See now this is 7 to 8 days the time will be considered, that means consuming. That means ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. After this time around 7 to 8 days or 10 days this will graph will be deviates. But this is an error. That is why what we are going to do within this, that we are going to consider for the BOD analysis. How much? That is 5 days. The 5 days at 20 degrees centigrade. This is a time T in days it is. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, like this. Up to 5 days, no chances of interference of nitrogenous bacteria. Okay. See that is why this is a first stage. This one from here, this is a first stage. And then second stage means the deviation. See this is very very important. What are the stages and how to determine this first stage and second stage in the laboratory? So many questions will be arises here. See, okay, this is called the first stage carbonaceous. Okay, and second stage is nitrosomonas bacteria, nitrogen. That is, see, 8 to 10 days it will consume in first stage. Afterwards it is automatically entering into this nitrogen bacteria, so that error will be we want only carbonaceous matter to be digested by the bacteria. How much oxygen is required within this one you have to determine. By knowing the 7 to 8 days, the results we are getting at the end of 5 days is the real value. That value if you substitute into the equation, so that we will get the BOD at a different what you call duration or time or temperature. Okay. See now this is called what you call stages of BOD. Next, this is how to estimate the BOD. Already I have explained this BOD, how many types and all. Okay, just you go through once. Otherwise my notes also very important. This one is a textbook. See, this textbook is available in the library. You can use it, no problem. Okay. Now, this is what are the limitations of the BOD test. This is what actually a relation between strength of sewage and BOD. See, any wastewater, it is having its own organic matter content. That is why the organic matter means BOD. That how much BOD it is present. See, for 5 BOD in milligram per liter. See, 5 to 10 BOD idre adike ಏನಂತಾರೆ 5 to 10 means very good filter effluent, because the sewage is very good. It can be easily treatable. See, all the river waters are less than 7, 5, 4 like that. Okay. See, next, if it is 20 BOD, see what you call this is standard filter effluent. Okay. So you can observe very neatly. Next, if it is 20 aito, 200 aito, 300 like this, they are given strength versus amount of BOD. See, you are having a specification, means you are having a textbook in the library, Metcalfe and Eddy. Metcalfe and Eddy. Very beautiful book. See, you can refer this book, how to conduct the BOD in the laboratory. Okay, very, very nice presentation he has given. Next, what are the limitations? Limitations means what actually? The limitation is what are its limitations? ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಯುವರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೈ ಜಂಪ್, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಂಪ್? ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆಫ್ 3 feet, okay, 1 meter, 1.2 meter. See, like this you are having your own limitations. Like this here also, even eating also you are having your own limitation. Like this, the BOD also it is having its own limitations. See, then behind that we cannot, this is not suitable for conducting that experiment. That is why they are given. Just to go through, including this equation and the information given here. Okay. Next one is the same BOD using mathematical formulations. The nature of BOD, how it will be taking place and all, and what are the reactions inside, the kinetic reactions, the equations are there here. This is also in your syllabus. So I will explain after this. Okay. So now anyhow, see after this, see totally number of pages are 27. This is we are on page number 11 it is. Okay. Page number 11. Now this is concerned to BOD. These things I will cover next time. Okay. See, these are the remaining portions of with respect to different what you call parameters. Just I will show you. See, this is, that is BOD, this is COD, and this is another equations which are to be known. Okay. Next, biodegradable organic matter and non-biodegradable organic matter, nitrogen, chlorates and the sulfates. Then bottom one is chlorine demand, how much what you call the disinfection is required for the disposal of sewage. Next, this one is oil and grease, then inorganic salts, metals, heavy metals, nutrients, and then phosphorus. See, okay. See, this is organics, and then what you call proteins. So many of the things which are present in the wastewater you have to be analyzed. Here, what is the number it is? Tell me. This is a 10 and this is 5 and 3. How much it is? 18, and this one is 19. Like this, they are having many parameters are given here. Just to go through. See, I was told you, you keep it a separate notebook on 100 page or 200 page notebook. See, if you are not writing properly in your notes, whatever we are given, see, otherwise you cannot able to understand. See, yours everything is in soft copy only. All the subjects are in soft copy. How to manage? It is very difficult. See, today we are covered the characteristics. See, this is another one is, this is called what you call biological analysis. See, this is a bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa. See, you have to identify what type of bacteria that means. It will be easy to disposal. Okay, disposal method of disposal can be analyzed, and treatment also it will becomes easy. The control over the treatment is mainly because of physical parameters, chemical parameters, and bacteriological parameters. That is why we have studied all these things. Okay, so please go through this. See, I will give you these notes also. Total 27 pages I will give you. Just go through whatever your syllabus is. All are having syllabus now with you, and using that syllabus, the portions how much I have to study, whether it is useful for you or not. Okay, you can gauge. Okay, thank you very much. So I will cover the remaining portion of these characteristics in the next class. Okay, that is on Friday. Thank you, Nanda.